Good morning, AISF.
Good morning, Aqua.
I have a present for you. I'm pleased to present Seth Keynote, the founder of Wacky Wild Science. Seth, out of his passion for nature, science, and the need for children to embrace it, founded a science content education company that provides in-school science programming to children, following Florida Sunshine State standards and also now transitioning into Common Core. Using hands-on and interactive learning, Seth has helped children and teachers discover how wonderful, easy, and rewarding the study of science curriculum can be. Seth has presented to several thousands of students in our Tri-County area, students of general education and also special education populations. So he has a wealth of knowledge. Seth was also humbled to have been nominated and selected from a pool of highly qualified science education experts to participate as a panelist and to help establish achievement levels, cut scores on the 2009 National Assessment of Educational Progress in Science. Introducing, without further ado, Mr. Seth Keynote, presenting What If, Why Not, Imagine That.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is actually Lewis, and I'm in 4th grade. Yeah, and I have a secret. I do. Do you want to hear my secret?
Yes.
You promise not to tell anyone? Not even my mom? Everyone hold up your pinky. Pinky promise? Okay, I'll tell you my secret. I like to learn. And it's not just me. It's me and Harris and Kai and David and Jessica. It's Sam, it's Hannah. We all like to learn. We do. Yeah. And maybe that's why we do the things that we do that make you teachers a little crazy. Like last year, me and Kai, we stuck French fries up our nose, and then we shot them out at Jesse's hair. Yeah, my homeroom teacher said that we were acting up. But what if we weren't acting up? What if we were just experimenting with carbohydrate propulsion? I don't even really know what that means. But what if, instead of sending us to the office, we were sent to the front of the room to demonstrate how rockets launch? What if the teacher did that? He'd be like the sickest teacher ever. And sickest, I mean like cool for old people. So, yeah, I like to learn. My favorite subject is social studies, and I love geography and history. I love learning about like really, really olden days, like when my dad had a Walkman. Yeah. And my social studies teacher, wow, she travels around the world. You teachers must make a lot of money. Because she goes to everywhere and she comes back and she tells us about like her travels to Spain. Do you know they have buildings there that are covered with thousands and millions and gazillions of pieces of glass? And she rode real camels through Egypt, around the pyramids. Yeah. Did you know that camels could spit a loogie over 30 feet? It's true. Yeah, we like to learn. But I didn't always like to learn math. Yeah, I'm not good at memorizing things and remembering things. And like, I forgot to take out the garbage again. I forgot to clean my room. 2 weeks went by and I forgot to feed my fish. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah. So I'm not good at memorizing things, and last year we were supposed to learn the timetables, all the timetables using flashcards. over and over looking at these things. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't work. If that works so well, my mom's book, the one she's reading, Parenting for Dummies, yeah, it would have been written on flashcards instead of a hardback. But now my new math teacher, she's cool. She teaches us really fun things and makes math fun. Like, you guys want to see a little magic trick? All right. Think of a number between 1 and 10. But don't tell me. Don't tell me. Think of a number. You got it? All right. Now I'm going to go a little fast. Add the number 4. Subtract the original number. And now multiply by 2. And what is your name in the blue?
Jane.
Hi, Jane. Jane, based on the number you picked, I bet the answer is 8. Am I right?
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, you guys could use that in your class too if you want. I'll tell you how I did that later if you want. Yeah. So I now like math, and I do like to learn, but just not through books. Not always. Yeah, like, seriously, Khan's Academy? They get like a gazillion hits a day. It's true. Maybe not a gazillion, but a lot. And my friend Kai, he learned how to play on the piano a 2 Chainz song just by watching a YouTube video. And even my sister, she uses YouTube to learn how to apply makeup properly so the boys don't throw up in school when they see her. Yeah, it's true. Because, you know, this isn't the 80s or the 90s. This is the 10s. And this is how we learn. So why not teach in new ways, our ways? Yeah. And isn't it all about us? Isn't it all about us learning? I want to learn. My friends want to learn too, but I really want to learn because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build the very first time machine. No, I really am. Seriously. And all of you are invited when I build it to come back. And when I go back into the future, oh boy, I'm going to have a good time. I told my dad that I was gonna build a time machine, and he said, "Why not?" I thought he was kidding, just trying to make me feel good, but he really meant it. He said that if teachers just like you teach me the skills and help me learn the technologies, there's no reason why it can't be done. Remember, long time ago, there were no airplanes. And then someone built it. Yeah, so it can be done. And when I build mine, the first thing I'm going to do is go back to the future, and I'm going to see what was so good about that old group, New Edition. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to visit my grandma because she died last year, and I really, really miss her. So I'm going to give her a big hug. Oh, and also I should probably feed my fish. Yeah. So, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is don't be afraid of us kids using our imagination, of thinking crazy, wonderful, wild thoughts. You know, some people are afraid of kids' imaginations. This summer, I went camping with my family, and we went to this place, this cool place where they like rent these tubes and you go down a river. Did anyone ever do that? Well, there was a sign that some real scared adult put, and the sign said, "Rules. You are not allowed to do anything that begins with the sentence, 'Hey, y'all want to see this?'" What are they afraid of? Teachers, get excited about teaching as much as you want us kids to get excited about learning, right? Yeah. Find your swag, your inner swag. You guys know what that means. And if you're having problems finding your swag, maybe you need to sport some of these school uniforms like we do. Said no one ever. Teachers, picture kids like me with beards in your class. Picture the kids, your kids, See their faces. And just imagine, these kids, my friends, we're going to grow up. And we're going to solve problems like the water problem in Africa. Or cure juvenile diabetes like my cousin has. And one day, we might even solve the biggest problem that faces children today. Homework. Yeah, it can be done. And in 10 years from now, your students or future students could seriously, possibly find a cure for cancer. Imagine that. And then we wouldn't have to do those stupid marathons anymore. Yeah, kids like to learn. We like to learn in new ways, our ways, all of our ways, and we can do this together. You know, maybe celebrate things that you normally wouldn't celebrate, like failure. I mean, if we try, celebrate it, because that's kind of how we learn. Remember when you were growing up like us and learning to ride bikes? Did you fall? Did you fall? Yes. Yeah, so did I. I fell a lot, and if we got in trouble every time we fell, you think we would ride bikes anymore? No way. So sometimes we need to fail as much as we need to fall. And I know, because my parents do this all the time, they try and protect us. They try to help us not fall. Especially, they try protecting us from getting a skinned knee. But don't! Do you know how cool scabs are? Yeah, sometimes we need that. So, teachers, allow us, please, to dream. Dream about dragons and unicorns. Well, I don't dream about unicorns. Not really. But allow us to dream about time machines. Give us permission to shoot rockets out of our nose, because one day, you and you and you and you in the back, and you with the glasses and you with the beard, and all of you will be riding in our spaceships. And we're not going to be listening to Duran Duran or Lionel Richie. No. So, teachers, what if you open your doors to imagination in your classroom? Why not? And if you want to know how, do you want to know how to do it real easily? Oh, I guess not. Do you want to know how to open the doors to imagination in your classroom so your kids will love learning? Yes. You're not going to like the answer. But just do what we do. Use your imagination. Thank you very much, everybody. I'd like to say a special thank you to the board of ASIF, the AISF, them too. Thank you very much to the board. Thank you very much to the officers for giving me this amazing honor, and it is an honor. Thank you to all you administrators and teachers, because everything that you do every day is greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed, okay? The parents, the teachers, you are greatly loved. I love you. And I especially want to thank Louis, my 4th grade alter ego, for always remaining a kid within me. Thank you, and have a wacky wild conference, everyone.
I thought it was really good. I think it lifted the room up. I think it made us remember that we have to, motivate our students. That they really do want to learn. They might not tell you so, but you have to remember that's what they're there for, and what they want is for you to be enthusiastic and just as motivated as they are. So it was good. It was a good reminder.
Enlighten the room with your energy and your ideas, and the way you came about everything that you said. It was
The fact that you took the role, of the child themselves, and you kind of reminded us how it is to be that child at that age. You tend to forget that as an adult and as a teacher because you're so worried about, introducing the lesson and making sure that they get the concept that you forget the hands-on aspect of it, and just putting that in there and remind us it's not just about, okay, learn that word, learn those multiplications. It's how you're going to learn it, and remember that each child learns differently. And yes, there's a broad information out there, like singing the multiplications, or like you said, using those little concepts of numbers and multiplying and making it fun for them, actually making it worth the while of focus and interactive with the student, teacher and student in the classroom.
I'm a high school ceramic and sculpture teacher, and I thought the presentation was fantastic and very enthusiastic and very creative. I got a lot out of it. Thank you.
We were so impressed with Seth's presentation. He was so vivacious and really spoke to the people. He just caught the moment, inspired us, and I can't wait to see him at the third session.